Here we are, Skippack, Pennsylvania. This is a little tip of the cap to my boy Adam the Woo. First off, look at these classic cars, all these classic cars. But check out these signs. Now, the garage is open, so they're going to probably shoot me for trespassing. I'm not in Philadelphia, so, you want to respect people's properties. In Philadelphia, you just go up and talk to, I bet you this guy would let me, look, he's got a Christmas sled. Look at that, that's a Ferrari. There we go, that's a car I think I used to own that car, the Cutlass Sierra. And there's wow, beautiful cars. There's a Thunderbird Indian motorcycle sign. Wow, this is pretty awesome. Wow, pretty cool. All right, that's Skip's garage. It's Skippack. Anyway, going on a scoot. And today, we are scooting Skippack, Pennsylvania. Well, I'm in high gear. Let's go in low gear. Skippack, Pennsylvania. You may have heard me say this before. I used to work in Skippack, Pennsylvania. Actually, I didn't work in Skippack. I think it might have been Harleysville. That was the technical term. I worked in a self-storage place right down here. You know how you can tell this is a fancy schmancy hoity-toity area? Free air, no line to pumps. In Port Richmond, there is always a line at the free air in Philadelphia. All right, so this is Skippack Pike. I used to work down there. Down here is like a little quaint, should I use the word quaint? I think I should. A little quaint village of shops. The thing is, I would work here, and I would get in my car, and I would have to drive home, and it's one of the worst drives because it's about an hour. It's about an hour from Philadelphia, maybe a little bit less, but it's a lot of when you get done working like a 9-hour day, the first thing you want to do is not stop at the place you've been working at. You just want to go home. So I tell you, what I used to do is I would run the self-storage place. I would get a half hour for lunch. I would usually go to that Wawa, and sometimes, I'll tell you the truth, now that even if my boss is watching, I don't give a shit. Sometimes I would take a little bit longer than a half hour for lunch. Uh-oh, look at this. We're sold out. 2 meats, 2 sides, $22. There's a barbecue thing. There, look at the bulls on the bulls. Look at the balls on that bull. So I never really explored this area because I just wanted to get home. Ooh, the pavements suck. Okay, that's good to know. I almost died right there. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore these little stores, this little quaint village. And they got a lot when you take this ride. I think this is Route 73. It's Cotman Avenue in Philadelphia. But they have all these little, like, historic stables and barns. Look how beautiful this building is. It's probably somebody's house, so let's get the hell out of here. But ain't that nice? And there's so many little farms and barns along the way. This is an old mile marker. We're 25 miles from Philadelphia right here. That's pretty, damn, that's awesome. I drove past this thing 10,000 times. I never noticed it before. That's about right, 25 miles. It takes about, when I round up, doesn't take an hour. It takes about, I would say 45 minutes during that car ride home. That's when I came up with this rule. I don't stop at yellow lights. I just go. Because if I stopped at their yellow lights, it would take me, an hour. It really would take me an hour. But when I hit that yellow light, I just, don't do as I say, not as I do. Another thing I used to do is I was a dirty roof salesman. And I would go around, and it was in this neighborhood. It was right here. Matter of fact, holy shit. The block after this, there was a whole little village. And that was like, I only did the job, or actually, it's right here. Oh, hello, friend. And I never, so what I did, well, I guess since we're here. All right, so you see these houses? They're about, I would say they're about 30 years old. And there's a thing, if you have a roof, and like if shingles go missing, or if shingles get blown off, or if there's a hailstorm and the shingles get pings in the hail, you can get a new roof put on your house. So you see this house here, these houses together, there's some missing shingles up there. I could just tell you, that guy could probably get a new roof. That is a newer roof. So what we would do is we would knock on the people's doors. We would go, I'll tell you what, it's a pretty horrible job. I would go and I would knock on the roofs, the doors of these people's houses. And I would say, hey, matter of fact, I know for a fact we did one on this block. We would knock on the door. We would say, hey, your roof looks like it's falling apart, and I can get your insurance company to pay for your new roof because it's part of your, and then we would work with the insurance company to get people new roofs. That was my job. Look at this, Jurassic Park. Now, if you watch the channel, you know I have a terrible fear of heights, and usually when I would do the roof inspections, I would just look from down here. And if I would see the roof was screwed up, then I would hop up there and do a little bit more damage. I wouldn't do more damage. I would do more inspection looking for more damage. And, but I was terrified of heights. I eventually, one day, me and my buddy, who was my boss, we were, Rodeo Drive. Don't mind if I do. Rodeo Drive. Or Rodeo Drive. Oh, this is it. This is the quaint little shops. Look at this. Oh. The gun room. Pick up by appointment only. That's a lot of gun shops are doing these days. There's a little. So yeah, one day me and my buddy were on the roof, and I was just like, listen, I quit. I can't do this no more. I'm up top. I'm on top of these roofs having panic attacks, worried about falling. And so I had to quit the job. I just couldn't do it. Wasn't meant for it. Woo! Look at this. And I know for a fact, me and my buddy, his name was John, we worked. We would stop after a good day of work, and I think we went to this hotel to go to a bar. They had like a bar in there. We go drink in there. It was a Mexican restaurant. Oh, look at this. We're gonna check out this train. Oh, is that a covered bridge? Hot dog. All right, well, let's see. There's a covered bridge. Let's start here. We might not come back. You never know where you're going. There's an Asian restaurant named Koi. It's a sushi restaurant. The Montgomery County Traction Company. Check out this. Oh, it's part of the restaurant. I'm putting my head in there. That's part of the restaurant. Ain't that pretty cool? Look at that. Anybody, this is the 4046 Montgomery County Traction Company. Anybody know how, and you see, they have the wall, and that's actually, you can sit in the trolley as part of the restaurant. Ain't that something? Look at this. Walk your horses or pay a $2 fine. How about this? All right. And I was wondering, does the Koi Sushi Bar have a koi pond? And they do. And there's one koi fish in the corner over there. Oh, look at this. Oh. See, it doesn't look like it's open. Oh, there's a few koi fish over there. Okay. I think they do a thing where if you have a koi pond, they freeze over and the koi fish freeze inside of it, and that's a private residence over there. These look like private residents. There's no real police force in this town. They use the state police. So the Pennsylvania state troopers, they are the actual police force of Skippack. So, like, if I had somebody at my storage place, sometimes people would get mad because you auction off their stuff, and I like, you know, I have to call the police because the person is flipping out. Black sheep pottery, and it takes a bit for the police to come out because there's no police force. I tell you, what's funny in Philadelphia? That's not funny. It's actually sad. In Philadelphia, it's even. Sometimes it takes even longer. More bridges than you can shake a stick at. Yeah, Philadelphia, sometimes it takes like 15 minutes just to get through a 911. That might be an exaggeration, but it does take a while. So you call 911, they'll say, all operators are busy. Please call back with another time. Or just hold, we'll get to you shortly. The Mensch Road. This is Mensch Road. You're a mensch. Man, look at this. Look at these old-time taverns and bars. I don't know why. I feel like I'm like in the Old West. Like there's something very, I don't know, it has a really interesting, cool vibe, this town. They have stuff going on during the weekends. They have like wine tastings and all types of stuff. The parking is a tough part. But they got a lot of great, look at these little restaurants. Breakfast and lunch. You go over here, you get a cup of coffee. There's a Stray Dog Tavern. The Hope Chest. Oh, look at this. Oh, see, this is crazy. Look, you wouldn't even know. There's a little Mexican spot down here. Oh wow, look how cool this place is. My grandson, he likes that movie. What the hell is it called? Coco? Oh, here they are, CrossFit. He likes that movie Coco, which is a weird movie because it's about dead people. Why is he watching this? Look at this old. What are we doing? What is this magical land? I have crossed bridges in Philadelphia, near Philadelphia, in Pottstown, that were made of wood, looking like this way, deteriorating. Look how new this bridge is. Oh, I just got a splinter. Oh, look at all the fish! How exciting! Wish I had a net to catch them all. Oh, well, look how many of them there are. Be Well. Simple Be Well, a massage parlor. Whenever I see a massage parlor, I often wonder, are they that type of massage parlor? I don't think this place is. I don't know why, but apparently, you would be, man, there's a lot of fish. You would be surprised how many massage parlors offer happy endings. Now, me personally, I could never go get a massage. I have weird anxiety about things, and I can't have anybody touching me and rubbing me. No thank you. Even guy, woman, no thank you. No massage for me. I'll never ever. I just know that about myself. I will never get a massage in my lifetime. I'm okay with that. There used to be a really cool Irish shop in this section, and I would go in there once in a while. That's where they would sell the $60 Jeff caps and the here's another little, like, it looks like these houses, like this must have been like a tavern or a bar, and then like they had this little place behind. This is like a florist. My God, look how beautiful this is. This is a bridal shop. Oh, they even got a water pump. Let's go. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, around 6 o'clock is when I would leave, and the traffic on this street sucked. What the hell was that Irish shop? There's another spa salon. A lot of florist, antique barn looking. Oh, hello, friend. Hit like and subscribe before you hit me with a car. Look at this ATM. In Philly, they'll have like ATMs outside of corner stores, but they're like wrapped up in metal. They have like a plastic curtain cover them from water damage. They look scary. That's a little theater, huh? The Playcrafters of Skippack. Let's see if they got any shows coming up. They do. They have shows in April. They're doing Heathers, the musical. A View from a Bridge. So, okay. More information. You can buy a ticket to a show for $23, or you could buy a season pass to all the shows for $100. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, it's a pretty small theater, though, right? How many people? That's probably the stage, or that's probably the stage. Interesting. So what do you think? You think quaint? That's a good word for this little village. And that's what it is, too. It's Skippack Village. Ain't this one of the most beautiful broom closets you ever seen? What the hell was this street? Was Skippack like a... See, before I worked here, before I started doing YouTube, right, I didn't really care about stuff. Like, I would ride past this, like, okay, it's an old bar. But now, like, I'm kind of curious. I'm curious, as Larry King would say. Like, what's the story with the Skippack Saloon? What's the history of that? What's the history with this little... with this little lighthouse building? What's the history with that? And, you know, like I asked this question. Now, I could whip out my phone and Google and get the answers, but I'm not that interested. But it's like that. Now I wonder a little bit about Skippack, like what the history of it is. And now, the best thing, that sometimes if you don't look at the comments of these videos, when I ask questions, most of the time, people are so nice, they actually answer the questions and give us, like, the history. So if anybody wants to help out and let us know, here's another, I mean, we get it, right? It's all little shops. I don't see the Irish shop anymore. I often wonder how they stay open for so long. Vegetarian food. Yeah, they have little tiny Irish shops all around Philadelphia and like little suburbs. And they'll sell like Irish sweaters and Jeff caps and McCann butter or McCann oatmeal. I can't believe how many little shops there are. So listen, if you ain't doing much on a weekend, you want to try some food? Now, like I said, I have only eaten in the Wawa. And I at the trolley place, I had a beer. I think I had a $16 cheeseburger. Tell you what, the pavements, they have these ramps that when you ride the scooter, like it goes straight up and straight down. It's kind of a pain in the ass if you were in a wheelchair. Well, listen, if you like this video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch, it's fire. And if you want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. You get bonus videos, postcards, and early previews. There's another big ass farm. What's going on? If you're not doing anything on Sunday morning, click that join button. I guess I gotta reword that because I'm not doing them on Sunday mornings all the time now, especially with baseball season starting. if you're not doing anything on Sunday, join me for a cup of coffee where I give you a recap of what's going on for the week. There's that mile marker, 25 miles to Philadelphia. And then also, whenever I go live, I keep it up on YouTube for a bit, and then I take it down, and just the members get the live streams. I was talking to Deckhand Dan about the live streams, because how I love watching your live streams. And I said, I don't understand that. Like, I don't know why people watch them. And he goes, it's kind of like a madman yelling in his basement. And I said, I get exactly why you're watching it now. There it is, the Italian market. Let's end it here. Well, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'll sail with you later. Forget about it.